everybody. Happy Friday, October 3rd. I am so excited for today. I woke up feeling nice and energized, I guess. So I feel like I'm nonstop busy, and I'll probably never finish all the things that I hope to do in the next couple of weeks, but I'm feeling resilient and encouraged, I guess. You ever have those days where you wake up and you just feel great? So last night we had so much fun at the book truck. Yeah, it was really a cute little concept. It was decorated beautifully. I didn't really find any books that spoke to me, but Kira got a couple of books, as you might have seen in the clip. And yeah, it was just really fun, and getting to spend time with them and catch up and everything was excellent. So, but tonight we have the Great British Baking Show watch party at the shop. And I actually don't think we're going to have many people in attendance, but honestly, that's completely fine. I was going to watch it anyway, so I might as well, open up the possibility for people to come. And my daughter's looking forward to it. I decided, instead of a cake, because I just did not have time, I just made some brownies. And I even used my pumpkin dish, which is very exciting. So these just pulled out of the oven, but I did a couple of poke tests and they seem like they will be great. Hopefully there's no little cave-in, but they should be fudgy and yeah, just delicious. Who doesn't like brownies, right? So it's almost time to go to work, and I just packed the huge boxes of yarn into my car, and so as much as I don't feel like dyeing yarn today, I really have to dye as much as possible. So that's really the plan for today as far as work goes. And here is my outfit today. There's something about putting on an outfit that really makes you feel like yourself, that makes you feel really good. Yeah, I don't think I actually woke up feeling this energized and productive, but there's something about putting on a cute outfit, baking brownies first thing in the morning in a pumpkin dish. I don't know, it's very encouraging. Yeah, so I'm wearing this thrifted denim jumpsuit, romper kind of thing, and then I have this really lovely, I think it's bamboo, the textile, but it's a really lovely top that has Lily of the Valley on it and a little bit of a ruffled sleeve. I think it looks really cute with this jumpsuit. I've never paired these things together before, but this is like a winning combo. I may end up having to wear this again on Sunday when I go to this Knitting at the Park event that the Birmingham Knit Club is hosting. So if you guys happen to watch this before you see me on Sunday, yeah, I might be wearing the same outfit. I know it probably doesn't come across amazingly well on the camera, but I just decided to do a little bit of a swatch here with my 4 colors in the corner. And oh my gosh, okay, so they're all individually very beautiful. The first one I did was the natural linen, which is the one that's obviously a little bit more beige. Let's see if I can let some light in. That kind of blows it out more. It is what it is. So I actually really love this one, and I think if we go with one of the more neutrals, that should be it, because it is a little bit warmer and white. Well, this one's very cool, I think. So that one, if anything, would be good for the trim and the baseboards and all of that, and the window seals, because it has a good contrast with this. But I do really goodness gracious, I do actually really like this white. It's a little bit more warm, and I just think it's really pretty for a home. This green is my perfect green, but I will say, standing at a distance, I can tell that it would darken the room, which is what we're worried about. We don't get a lot, even despite these big windows, we don't really get a lot of great light in the house. So we worry that it would darken the room. But I do have this right here. Obviously, if you didn't see yesterday's video, this is all damage from plants. We will fix this. But we do have this. Yes, baby? So if you saw my video yesterday, I talked about wanting to do maybe the neutral with a light stamp in this color or vice versa. But for the sake of preserving the light in the room, I think it would be better to do this. But doing this with this stamp, faint stamps, or some wall stickers. I did find some pretty wall stickers that might be a good alternative just to try out and see if I like the look. But then we could paint green here. So we could do like this for this contrast and then do the green down at the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to play around with it, see what my husband thinks. But
play with it.
What? Play around with it to decide what would be best. But anyway, I think you can see the kind of color vision that I have for this room. Okay, quick update. So 2 of the 3 lamps that I ordered for the house arrived yesterday. This is one of them. This is the one that I said also comes in sage green, and I thought for sure I'd want it for this room. Oh, you won't be able to tell. It's so backlit. Let me turn on the overhead light. Ara says this looks like a lamp cake, and she's right. But I was going to get this in sage green. I ended up getting the orange because I thought it might be a good contrast. See, this is when having my tripod would come in handy. I thought it would be a good contrast because normally this tablecloth is green. It's a glass table underneath, which is very reflective of all the green and the light in the room. So it's only for like the month of October and November that I have the orange pumpkin tablecloth. But so this could be really pretty in here. A nice contrast. I love orange and green of these kinds in a home. However, I don't think I like the size of it for above the dining table. It's kind of small, and I actually don't think I want the orange in here. So the 3rd lamp that I ordered that should get here today, I ordered it to go in our main hallway, but I actually think this would be cuter in our main hallway. And then the lamp that I got to replace that kitchen light, please excuse, we are repainting and remodeling, but to replace this light, I got this green one, this nice big green metal one with, it's got this wood accent, so it's not put together right now, but you can kind of get the idea. I actually think that would be way cuter above this table, so I think we're going to have to go with the green lamp. It's much bigger. I think it's going to fit the overall vibe a little bit better in here. And then the 3rd lamp that's coming today will go over there above the stove. So that's kind of the plan. And now we need to hurry off to work. One more little paint update now that the overhead light is on. These do, of course, look a little bit brighter. Well, funnily enough, I think they look darker on the camera. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is looking now that it's drying. And just the idea of this being in the room. I'm so excited to finally repaint. And I think this will for sure be our living room color. So we'll just have to decide what to do with the kitchen with the rest of this palette. But can you see how cool this is versus this one? I'm really excited to play with this. I wish I didn't have to go to work today. Here's my fluff ball, little Junimo. Okay, baby. Just a quick good morning from the shop. Just got here. Just heaved in all of the boxes of yarn, so I need to go ahead and open those all up and pull out the bags, sort them by base, put them away on the racks and all of that. So definitely lots of work to do. There is a lady walking around outside back and forth in front of my shop, going between the 2 sides of the daycare, and she's dressed as the cutest clown. Like, I never thought I would use those words together other than the big comfy couch. She's, you know, classic cute clown. But yeah, she's so cute, and it's kind of funny seeing a clown walk back and forth in front of my shop today. So you never know what you're going to get, I guess, at the yarn shop. This is now completely packed out, and I am a little intimidated by the thought of trying to get all of this done before SAF. I have a feeling that's going to be impossible. This is over 400 skeins of yarn, and I can only have 2 pans going at any given time because of my setup. So we'll see. We'll see. I might have some late nights here in an attempt to do all of this, but anything that is left over will be dyed between the period of SAF and the Alabama Fiber Festival. So yeah, wish me luck.
Hello, potatoes and potatoes. Oh, and the waxes. It's the only thing
what's this?
Tofu.
Tofu. So we've got avocado and cucumber sushi. And this one is tempura sweet potato, which sounds super yummy. Are you gonna love it? And yeah, we got some miso soup. Yeah, we never order out, but today I didn't have time to pack.
That's not soup.
That is soup.
That's cucumbers.
No, that one's soup. But we didn't have time to eat breakfast or pack lunch, so this is a treat. You did it! Oh my goodness. Wow, you actually did it. Good job. Can I have a turn?
I got them open for you.
Thank you. Ara's just like me. She's casting on her knitting project. And we are doing a trial run for the baking show watch party tonight. So I wanted to go ahead and get the TV set up and all of that. And she asked to watch this, so I put on, I think 2 seasons ago. So she's watching that, and I was in the dye room and I came out and she was casting on her knitting. Here's one of the really fun orders from today. We've got a whole lot of Wool Dreamers Manchalope. This is unspun yarn, and I love the color range in this collection. So yeah, I would love to know what this is becoming. This is really fun. And then of course we have some dryer balls that my lovely assistant is sharing. And then these are my favorite point protectors in the shop, other than the unicorns, the skeletons riding unicorns. I love the peanut butter and jelly and the donuts. So yeah, this order is going out today, and I just wanted to share that because I love this yarn. There's one more order that I absolutely love because of course it's all the over the garden wall stuff, which is amazing. But then also this pin, I think this is the last one I have, but it's a very cute bird running with a mocha pot. I love it so much. And then we've got some little pumpkin stitch markers. So this takes the cake for most fall orders so far. This along with the yarn order yesterday that had all of the autumnal colorways. So yeah, totally love it. So cute. Little update from yesterday. I finished repairing the dropped stitch on this little sweater that I found. So now Ara can wear it, which is exciting. It really does feel like, because I think she only wore this once or twice, and it's almost like it fits her better now than it did when I first finished it, and she was obviously much smaller, so I think I must have just blocked it much better the second time around. But anyway, I'm very excited because now she gets to wear this for another season. So yay, it really does feel like having just a finished object all of a sudden. We are packing up and heading home very briefly, and then we're coming right back to set up for the little watch party. I think that it might just be me, my husband, my daughter, and 2 or 3 other people this time. Everybody who wanted to come had prior engagements, unfortunately, so I think we're going to do it again next week. But I love the way the shop looks when it's in the afternoon and just the pink light and all the little lamps are on. It's so pretty. Anyway, I need to hurry and go home and get the brownies and everything and come back. A little follow-up on the pink colors, and I should probably have waited to record because I can hear Fern drinking water, but there's a little follow-up on the pink colors. This is the afternoon light, and they've obviously dried, so this one, the beigey one, I still think is the winner because, although I have to say, this one down here, this almost vanilla, it's really pretty, but I do think that I want this beigey one because it's not quite white, but it's nice and neutral, but it's brighter than what we have, while not being like stark white. I do love the green, but I think it'll be too dark. But I'm kind of wondering if I can convince my husband that we could paint the green down here, paint the natural linen color up here, and then do like the green floral stamp. I think that would be so beautiful. And then probably use this cooler white for all the trim around the windows and everything. I also found this really pretty scalloped wood thing that you can kind of get and attach around window seals and things, and you can paint it any color. So I might do that too. There's a lot of possibilities. Hi, kitty. So part of my little home renovation is I desperately want to just fix our kitchen cabinets. They are, again, just original to the house, and I would love to paint them, but kind of like what I was saying earlier or yesterday, that's a decision that my husband has to agree to as well, and as of right now, at least, he doesn't want to do that. And I don't dislike the cabinets, it's just that they look dingy and dirty. So I guess the best solution is to just really clean them. They are very resistant to being wiped down. So I've been doing some research and I found this product, Kitchen Cabinet Cream. I'm waiting for Jason to get home before we go back to the shop for the little watch party. So I'm gonna just test this out and see if it makes a difference on the stubborn stains and grease. So we'll see. But I would love, if this really works, I will be so happy because, again, I'm fine with the kitchen cabinets. I think being content is a valuable trait and important to practice, I guess. You know, you kind of have to like choose to be content. It's easy to see content of like beautiful dream kitchens online and be envious, but yeah, it's like I'd rather just enjoy and appreciate what I have. So yeah, we'll see if this deep cleaning, hi kitty, if this deep cleaning makes a difference. Okay, can I just say that little spot, I have been trying to get that off for months. There's more up here. I don't even know what it is. These are very dirty looking, and I do wipe them down, but like there are spots that I have literally not been able to remove, and that just came right off. So maybe this is a winning a winning product. You guys, I could cry. I haven't even been sitting here for 10 minutes and I've just done this cabinet. I should have taken a better before shot. So, but you can kind of see this one compared to this one. I mean, this is like a brand new cabinet. I don't know, can you tell on the camera? I am like, I'm gonna cry. I have been trying to clean these cabinets. I mean, like I said, look, they're like awful. It's almost embarrassing, but I'm just gonna show you because I'm proud that I found a solution to tackle it. I mean, I have scrubbed these before and I've never gotten them clean. I don't know what I was doing wrong before. I'm sorry, this is probably not very interesting content, but if you were like me and yeah, have struggled with that, maybe try this. I don't know, like obviously this is not sponsored. I'm just really happy. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the channel With Love Christina, but I really love all of her videos. She has a very realistic approach to cleaning and managing her home, and her videos have helped me a lot because a lot of people, understandably so, want to put their best foot forward on the internet, and it can be really hard to see pristine, perfect houses all the time when I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I clean my house every day, in the morning and in the afternoon, and it doesn't really feel like it. It feels like I don't see results, I guess is what I'm saying. So her videos have really helped me find a meaningful and realistic approach, and she's not afraid to show the reality of mess. And like, again, as you can tell, she's a person who cleans regularly, and still she has the same kinds of messes that I have. So I love watching her channel and listening to her converse about her approach to cleaning because she's very open about having ADHD, and I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but 10 years ago I too was diagnosed with ADHD, and I've definitely found lots of ways to manage it. And I'm not sure now, much later in life, how impactful it is in my life. I don't know, but I do love listening to her perspective on how to, I don't know, just how to tackle everyday life, I guess. So yeah, I find her really inspiring. Definitely check out her channel if you have not. I'm going to happily return to cleaning this cabinet. I'm like actually happy for cleaning this cabinet. Yeah. Okay, this will be my final update on the cabinets, I guess. But I just finished this section and it is like I have brand new cabinets. I'm gonna have to deep clean in these little crevices where I like sweep and vacuum every day, but it just will not come out. But once I do the like baseboard part, I think this is going to look so pretty. I even cleaned up underneath the countertops. And yeah, so for maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes of work, that is just amazing. So I'm very happy. All right, we're here for our watch party. So Ara put out our plates. I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk to you guys like your babies, but I can't help it when I'm with her. We're here for our watch party. We're going to watch the Great British Baking Show. We've got our little pumpkin tray of chocolate chip brownies. I have a little bit of Chardonnay. We've got the TV set up over there. And who's excited? Ara's excited. So yeah, it's looking very cozy in here.
Can you get that piece of cake?
Yes, I'm gonna get it for you. To be honest, I'm not sure if anybody is going to be coming tonight other than little Ara and my husband. I had a couple of friends who were planning to come, but some of them had some things come up, and yeah, so there might be one friend who's still coming, but to be fair, this was very short notice. So even if it's just a party for me and my daughter, that's totally fine. We will see. Love these sardine plates that my mom got me. It was a 4-pack and they're each a little different, but they're very cute. I haven't tried it yet, but I think the brownie turned out, I mean, the texture looks perfect. It's got kind of the crackly top, and then it's still kind of, it's like fudgy, and I did chocolate chips, and yeah, it looks delicious. I'm excited.